Well, we're super honored to have become the Cat 1 40 to 44 national champion.
How's it going, YouTube world? Welcome back to the channel, and thanks for tuning in as always. I'm Dusty, and this is the Shred Academy. We all know that learning to jump can be difficult, but there's a few different exercises that we can practice to make our jumps better and to make us more confident when going off the lip. I also want to touch on some people's height requirements, we'll call them, to do certain skills and why their height makes it a little extra difficult, but they shouldn't give up.
Well, first things first, if you're a person that is maybe vertically challenged, it's hard for you to get the leverage points to really bunny hop well. I'm gonna be honest, I see it in a lot of shorter females and kids. Their body makeup to pull the bike up honestly just isn't there for them. And that's okay, because you don't have to be a great bunny hopper to be a good jumper. You just have to understand the concepts and accept them, because the lip is there to aid you in the hardest part about the bunny hop, and that's the front wheel lift. So if you're a shorter person, this skill right here is for everybody, but it should definitely help you.
If you don't have the body length to be throwing a lot of leverage around, you can come to a mellow lip and somewhat practice getting your body weight back and accepting that lip as you go up, so you get more comfortable putting your weight farther back, because as a person that's a little shorter, that's what they're gonna have to do to combat not having just all this weight to kind of just throw around, or length, we'll call it. But it is possible, because if you look at some kids that are this tall on adult bikes, they're sending it to the moon. And it's because they're not afraid to get their body weight in that rear third of the bike and get the weight off the front wheel to continue soaring in the air.
What this is teaching us is teaching us that we can get our hips behind the seat and hang our weight off the bike and not loop out. We really need to get comfortable with that if we're gonna use all the weight that we have to create these leverage points. So this drill is really teaching us how to use our body weight and to shift our body weight to create those leverage points or counterweights in a safe way. We're just not going and sending it off jumps and trying to put our body weight back there. Unfortunately, if you are of a shorter stature, there really aren't a whole lot of things you can do other than to learn how to leverage your bike, because that's what's holding you back. So moving forward, for everybody, on tips how to get more air on your mountain bike and make jumping easier. Well, one of the other things you can always do is definitely practice your bump jump. That is going to help you at the timing off the lip. So let's pop that one at the top of the list. Words are hard. Especially, I get nervous filming these things. I don't know why. You'd think after this many film, you know. Anyway. Let's go down and take a look at the lip together. Okay. As I go off this lip, as I come up to it, I actually want to pretend that I'm going to be shooting off into outer space. Right? If I visualize that as I'm going off the lip, that I'm just not trying to make it to the other side, I'm going to catch more of an arc. So concentrating on it as you go up the lip, getting that front tire to go up, 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 and then start your downward arc is going to gain you a lot more airtime. Now again, this is a visualization type of thing. Your core skills are really what's going to help you learn to jump and not having bad habits, but sometimes visualizing and overcoming hurdles is really important. So visualizing yourself like going off the lip and going up in the air at a slower speed, just kind of rolling through the jump, can really help you kind of, oh, this is what the lip feels like. I do this on bigger lips I've never kind of hit before. If I can kind of roll over it, I'll get the gist of the lip before I just go full bore.
Moving on to the next tip, it's going to be some more visualization. Let's say we have this lip here, and I want to visualize that by the middle of it, I'm trying to jump on top of something, so that I get my front tire higher. And that's the goal. Your rear tire can't go any higher than your front tire, and your bike can't go any higher than your hips. There's a rhyme there, a rap. So just visualizing, hey, I'm trying to jump on top of something will make your air time longer, rather than just speeding across it and just trying to get to the other side. Let's move on to another tip. Something that's kind of overlooked every once in a while is just good grip on the bike. And that's not over gripping, because if I'm over gripping, that's how my movements are going to be. They're going to be all jerky. So you want to grip hard enough that you can hold on to the bars, but not so hard that your grip is affecting your movements. Now, if we talk about grip real quick, you should have one finger braking, and that's going to lead to the meat hook to keep you going over, right? And then you have these 3 fingers, as well as your thumb, from keeping you going off the back of the bike. So one finger braking, keep the rest of those fingers on the bars, you'll have some great.
My second to last tip is just practicing that explosion. And that is going to go back to that bump jump. That last bike length of distance as you're going off the lip is almost the most important, because you're creating all that upward lift. Go check out my bump jump. We talk about that. So practicing that is going to definitely make you a better jumper and more confident. The last one I want to talk to you about is commitment, right? Do you want to jump? Do you want to go high on your bike? You have to commit to doing that. Now, I know there can be mental blocks there. So these are the 3 things that I like to talk to myself about before I try something new, or I'm doing something scary. Do I have the actual skill to do this? Should I be doing this? If I have those, I'll move on to the second one. And that's, can I see myself doing it in my head? If you can see yourself going through the motions in your head, chances are that your body can perform them. And the last one is commitment. Now, if you have all the skill in the world and you don't commit, you're never gonna make it there. But if you don't have any skill and you fully commit, it could go wrong. So having a good combination of all 3 of those is key. I hope this video helped. If you like this, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and think about becoming a member. Everything helps us along our journey here of teaching everyone about mountain bikes and spreading the joy of mountain biking. So we'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks again for coming along. Shred hard, shred safe, be kind to everyone.